When you dream of your next Dutch adventure, Zwolle might not be the first place that comes to mind. It might not even make your list at all, but we've got some reasons why you might want to hop on that 1-hour train from Amsterdam.
Today we're exploring Zwolle's history as a fortified city, trying some tasty candies unique to Zwolle, and geeking out at a museum that started as a small private collection, but has now grown into a significant hub for gaming and computer enthusiasts.
Goedenavond and welcome back. For those of you following along, you might be wondering why we're in Zwolle because it's not a new province for us. Well, so many of you have recommended that we visit the city, and there's a very interesting computer museum that we're going to check out a little bit later on. One of the things we miss most about home, maybe one of the only things, is Mexican or Tex-Mex food. So when I saw that Zwolle had a highly rated Mexican restaurant, I just knew we had to try it. We are starting our evening at La Cucaracha, which specializes in Mexican food. Let's go. The menu has pretty much like everything you would typically think of at a Mexican restaurant. They had tacos, they had enchiladas, they have burritos, so I'm pretty excited to eat.
As with most Tex-Mex meals, we were given some chips and salsa, but the star of the show for us actually ended up being this appetizer, which was basically jalapeno poppers. I ordered the chicken enchiladas. To be brutally honest, the sauce was a bit too sweet for my taste. Y'all know that I typically prefer spicy, but the enchilada was cooked well and the corn tortillas were great. I'm not sure if they're house-made, but they were tasty.
I think I picked the winner here. I got the Tres Amigos tacos, which were 3 different tacos: spicy chicken, braised beef, and regular beef. And one of them came with guacamole, which was the best guac that I've had in the Netherlands. It tastes like the guac that I make at home. Like the poppers, you could tell they are using fresh jalapenos here. Great Tex-Mex tacos.
Oh, it was also served with house-made coleslaw, which we were super confused by since we've never been served coleslaw in a Mexican restaurant before, but I Googled it and apparently coleslaw was invented in the Netherlands. That's crazy. So you're probably wondering why we started this vlog in the evening, and part of that is that we could say goedenavond at the beginning of the video for the first time.
Love new vocabulary.
Yeah, sure, why not? But this is actually the first day of a 3-day trip to the northern part of the Netherlands. You've probably at this point already seen our Groningen and Assen vlogs, and if you haven't already, you should check those out after this video. We're actually in Zwolle right now, and we were planning on coming here, and this was gonna be where we kicked everything off, but it's really, really shitty today. Like, it's really, really raining. It's raining all day long. So, we had our dinner here. We're here, but we're gonna come back to Zwolle to give it the beautiful vlog that it deserves. So, cut to Michelle and Alex a week from now. You wanna do it?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a week later.
And it's gorgeous outside. We are restarting our day at the Sassenpoort, which used to be part of Zwolle's fortified gates, and it's actually the only piece of it that's left. And for those of you that don't know, Zwolle used to be a fortified city, and basically what that means is the whole city center was protected by all of these gates and bridges and towers, and usually it's like protected in this like really cool geometric shape like a star, and that's what Zwolle used to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of like a couple of other cities in the Netherlands too, that we might be visiting soon. I don't know. If you find yourself at Zwolse Station, which you probably will because it's the second biggest railway hub in the Netherlands, you'll want to take a look at these series of sculptures that's going to take you all the way from inside the train station and lead you to the city center. Something gonna squirt out at me?
Only if you touch it too long.
This is St. Michael's Church, or the Grote Kerk here in Zwolle. It was built in the 1400s on a place that a church was originally, and I think the church dates back to 1040, that's pretty old. Also, this church used to have the highest tower in all of the Netherlands, but it was destroyed by, you guessed it, a lightning strike. That sucks. This is the Onze, Lieve, Vrouwetoren, which was given the name the Peperbus because the top of it looks like a pepper box. Also, this is probably the most recognizable part of the Zwolle skyline. Zwolle city center is absolutely beautiful, and today is a gorgeous day, so we're gonna go grab lunch at a place that is perfect for people watching.
You pointed left and then you went right.
This way? Is it this way?
Okay, so first off, our filter coffee is in wine glasses.
It's so fancy.
It's so fancy.
Yeah. I love this place.
It came out and I was like, did she get us wine?
But it's
no.
steaming. It's
It's
hot wine.
steaming hot coffee instead of a wine glass. Roast.
It's too hot. I should probably say where we are.
Oh yeah.
We are at Engel Winkelcafé, which is just off of the city center where the market is held on Fridays and Saturdays. So this is a great place to like pregame with your coffee before you go to the market. And also they have this really nice patio that is optimal for people watching. The food has arrived and I got the
I was already eating it.
Yeah. Well, I needed to figure out what these were and I'm not sure. Anyway, I got the halloumi wrap, which looks like it has some hummus, cucumber, spinach, tomato, and of course, halloumi. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing you get is like paprika from the hummus, which is really tasty. And then the crispiness from the spinach. And then you get into the halloumi, which is warm and like kind of crusty on the edges and very, very salty. Oh, there's carrot in there. There's roasted carrot too.
All right, I got this serrano ham situation. Looks like it's on a piece of bread. I thought it was gonna be a sandwich. And it looks like it's got some sort of cream on it, tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, and a balsamic dressing. Did I mention the balsamic? Mm-mm. Well, it's got it. Take a really big bite. Ready?
Yeah. Whoa.
The bread is super soft. The serrano ham, super salty, and the balsamic is just like a really big punch on the bread, on this like serrano situation. It's very, very good, and it's very tangy and very satisfying.
Ooh.
Wow.
Cute. So whenever it's time to order something sweet, I can never decide. And one of the reasons why I picked this place for lunch is because they have a sweet treat tin. We've got cheesecake, which was coffee and caramel, a dark chocolate brownie, and then I think she said there's an oat cookie on the bottom. I can't see it. Can you
It's in
see
there.
it? Oh, yeah. Adorable.
And blueberries.
Oh, yeah. It's healthy, right?
This is a Dutch candy shop, and they sell a lot of different Dutch candies, but what we're here for today are Zwolse Balletjes, which are tiny little hard candies that we actually had last week when we were here in Zwolle, and they were really, really good. So let's go check them out again.
Okay, so the lady in the store was a little tight-lipped about what makes these so delicious, but she did give us a sample, which I'm enjoying right now, and it's the brown sugar one, which we have not tried at home yet because we thought it was dropped, but it's delicious. It's very tasty. It's just like...
we bought some last week and brought them home.
Yes.
We have not mentioned that yet.
This is our second purchase from here. They don't look like anything that's like super special, but they are so delicious. So this is the one we're having right now, which is the brown sugar. And then there's vanilla. This one is wild because it's like a hard candy, but it's very creamy.
Milky.
Yeah, milky and creamy. And the green is actually prune, which was the first one that I tried, and it is so good.
They're not
Love
tart.
these. No.
They're not sour. They're very mellow tasting. Like there's like honey or something inside.
Yeah, the sweetness is really mellow, and like the flavors are just interesting. Like they're very unique hard candies, in my opinion. All right, so y'all probably know that we're not necessarily museum people, especially for the vlog. However, when I was doing some research on Zwolle, I found this awesome museum and I knew we just had to go to it.
It's not the same museum that we went to in Groningen.
No, that one was a good one too, but I think this one might be a little bit better.
A little bit more YouTube appropriate.
Yes, much more YouTube appropriate, I think, right? Does this make us nerds? The Bonami Spelcomputer Museum has been around since the early 2000s, but the idea existed long before that as the owners, John and Naomi, were avid collectors. The museum has moved and expanded multiple times, but has been in this location in Zwolle since 2018. This museum isn't just a place to look at everything they have on display. They have a ton of old and new game consoles, along with this massive arcade hall where you can play all of the games included in your ticket price.
Flawless victory, baby. I love the power glove. It's so bad. Do you think they played the Oregon Trail here?
Oh, that's a really good question. Did you play the Oregon Trail in school? Are you Dutch? Let us know in the comments.
Oh my gosh, they have the ET game. right, this was my first real computer right here. This is what we came here for.
In 1995?
Yeah, I guess so. I can dial up to the internet and talk to people from all around the world.
It's gonna be a while before we get to mine. Probably all the way down there.
I remember Michelle and I were at Target, and this was like super hard to get. And we saw it, and we nabbed it.
Yeah.
And I have a picture of it, and I'm going to show it on the screen right now.
You can see what I looked like in 2006. They also have an event calendar with tons of gaming events at the museum, and they host many exhibitions around the Netherlands. We'll link to the event calendar in the description if you want to check it out.
All right, and that is a wrap on Zwolse. It was so much fun. Honestly, that museum was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
What was your first computer? Or what was your first gaming console? Whatever elicits the most nostalgia, let us know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Dewey.
Dewey.